Hi everyone, it's Jess. I'm just here to give you guys a workout. This is mainly directed towards all of our balance patients, neurological patients, who need a seated exercise program, things along those lines. So we're gonna be doing exercises in standing, we're gonna be doing exercises in sitting. I can modify for both, so I'll show you throughout things that are seated or standing. I just have to set my timer for each exercise. So we're gonna get started. At first we're gonna warm up, and then we'll do 4 circuits of exercises for 30 seconds so nobody feels like they have to do as many reps or if it takes someone a little bit longer. So let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and start with marches just to get our legs warmed up a little bit. Get them up as high as you can. If standing's too much, you can do them seated. The main thing is don't lean back against the back of your chair and want to make sure your core is getting a good workout in. So we're going to keep marching. Get those legs moving. Good. We're going to side step now. So nice big steps. Side to side. We want to get the sides of our legs warmed up. If that's too much, take a seat. You can step together, step together. Try to keep it in a nice rhythmic beat. If one leg goes a little bit farther than the other, that's okay as well. So, get warm here. Next, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. So if you're standing, your heel's gonna go in front of you, toe's gonna be up. Make sure you just push your hips back, lean forward. You wanna feel it up the back of your thigh here. If you're doing it in sitting, you're gonna lean forward. So right now you guys are going forward with your left legs. We're gonna hold. Good. We're gonna switch. I want you to go ahead and do the right leg. If you're sitting, foot forward, make sure your toes up towards you. You're just leaning forward. If you have arms on the side, lean forward there, holding. If you're standing, just shift those hips back for me. We're gonna hold. Good, and we're gonna come back up, feet together. I want you to roll your shoulders back a couple times. Arms in front, twist your palms towards me, and I want you to really push forward. You're gonna feel it in the back, between your shoulder blades. We're gonna be using our arms today. You can do this seated as well. Sit at the front of your chair and just lean and push forward. Good, next you're gonna open up. Nice and wide, we wanna get our chest opened up. Standing, you can do it standing as well. Either way, it doesn't matter. Good. For my people who are sitting, you're gonna scoot to the side of your chair. You're gonna bring your leg back. If there's no arm, and lean forward a little bit, hold on to the edge. You're gonna feel a stretch here. If you're in a chair with arms, you're just gonna turn a little bit and try to push this leg back so you get a pull here. You might not get as much as I do. I have a comfortable chair I'm in, so you're gonna push, and then you'll just switch and go to the other side. For my people standing, you're gonna lunge forward, sit down a little bit, just push your hips forward, tilt them forward until you feel a pull in the front of the leg. We're gonna hold here. Good. We're gonna step forward with the other leg, down a little bit, and then shift your hips forward, feel the pull in the front here. Good. Step together and shake it out a little bit. I grab soup cans for weights. Something that most people have at home right now for sure. You can go without weights. I'm probably gonna go without weights. You're just gonna hold the soup cans. I'll hold them there, show you where to hold them when we do the exercises. All right, so we are gonna start with our first circuit. Every exercise is gonna be 30 seconds long. There's an arm, leg, core, and balance component to each. I'll show you modification throughout. You're gonna hold whatever one you feel comfortable holding. So at first we're gonna start with our arms. For 30 seconds, we're gonna come up and down, nice and slow. If you don't have weights, I want you to go up as high as you can and then back down. If you are using your soup cans or weights, just shoulder level, slow back down. Down is just as important as the up is. So we're about 10 seconds into this exercise. You can do it seated, sit at the front, and you're just gonna bring your arms in front like this. 10 more seconds. Our next one are gonna be side steps. I'm gonna show the seated way first, and then I'll show standing. Standing we did in the warm-up. So you are going to, if you're seated, you're gonna step together, step together, step together, step together. In standing, you're gonna step, step. Make sure your arms are getting involved in this. Keep going. About 13 seconds left on this one. Good, next we're gonna do a mountain climber. I'll do the standing first. Arm up and you pull together. Opposite hand and leg, up and down. Keep your core tight, pull your belly button towards your back. If you're sitting, it's the same thing but sitting. You'll have a little less range for those hips because you're already at a 90-degree angle. So up and down, up and pull and reach, reach and step. Whoops, there we go. Keep working, 7 more seconds. Good, now we're gonna do our balance piece. So you're gonna stand, if you don't want anything around, feet together. You're gonna reach forward, reach to the side, reach outside the other side. You can go both arms, reach, reach. If you need a little bit of support, hold on with the one hand, feet together, reach, reach, reach across, and then you'll switch to the other side. If that's too much even, I want you to sit together, feet together in the chair, hold on to one edge, reach as far as you can, each direction. So the goal is to get to this. If you need any of those other modifications, that's okay. This just works outside your center of gravity with a decreased basis. Your support is small in between your feet. All right, so that's our first set of exercises. The next set, we are going to do 4 more, same thing, shoulder, leg, and core and balance, and I'll go through the changes in those. All right, so we are gonna start. You can do soup cans, no soup cans, you can have nothing, it's okay. So we're gonna start with our arms down here, and it's like you're pulling up 2 capes at the same time, and then back down. You can do it seated as well. So up, and then down. So let's get started with that one. 30 seconds here. If you're standing, make sure there's a little bend in your knee so that you don't hyperextend those knees out. Beautiful. Our next, keep on with that. Our next one is a mini lunge. So you're gonna step the right leg forward, or the left leg forward, down and up. We're just gonna pulse down and up here. If you're sitting, get towards the edge. Your left or your right foot's gonna be behind you, left leg in front. I just want you to try to lean into that leg and then straight back up. Shifting a little weight into that leg in front. We're gonna switch, put your right leg in front, left leg behind. If you're sitting, left leg sneaks under. Lean. Good, standing it'll look like this. Pulsing up and down. You can go to here, don't try it if you have bad knees, or pulsing. Wherever your range is, everybody's is different. You can even do it holding on to the chair. Pulsing up and down with a little bit of support. Beautiful. Next, we're gonna go to our side bends. If you have the cans or weights, you're gonna do holding at your sides, arms stay straight. You just lean and then pull back up. So you're gonna lean to your left and then pull with that right side to straighten back up. You're gonna feel it right through here. That's the standing way. Sitting, up and down like this. Good, we're gonna switch to the other way. So now go down to your right and pull with the left on the way back up. Beautiful. Next is our balance piece. You're gonna put one foot in front of the other like you're on a tightrope. You can hold with a little support. My chair is clear, but I'm holding onto a chair. Hold with a little support there. cross in front for an added challenge. If you're sitting, I want you to sit forward in your chair. You're gonna put one foot in front of the other here. I want you to cross here and lean side to side. A little forward and a little back, so you can make circles, just to work with your dynamic balance and sitting position if you don't feel good standing. Go ahead and switch, and you're gonna put the other foot in front, other foot in back. The most advanced here for now. Hold on to the chair if you need to. Countertop wherever you're working. And then other foot in front sitting, crossing and going side to side, forward and back in circles. Good. So that was our second set of exercises. The next 4 exercises are similar, just advancing a little bit with the balance with each one. So we are gonna start, instead of coming up, we're gonna switch. And you go opposite pocket up into a Y position. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Standing is that option, sitting is here. Go at your own pace. If one arm gets to here and the other to there, that's okay. Everybody has different issues. If it's neurological, the right arm might not work as good as the left. If you've had an injury to the arm, it won't look the same. Just to get those arms moving, get the joints moving. Good. Now we're gonna go into our lunges to the side. So in front, you're gonna lunge, sit in, and step. If you need to hold on to something, you can come behind the chair, hold here, or if seated is your option, you're gonna stand or sit, step, lean in, come back. Step, lean in, come back. Good. Good, we're gonna switch other way. Same thing if you want to go behind the chair where you were for the other way, holding on to something, or if you're sitting, switching the leg that steps and you lean into. If you need to pause this to catch a breath throughout this at all, that's okay too. That is no problem. Good. We're going to go into our core exercise. I'm going to hold my soup cans here in an L with my arms, and you're just going to do a nice gentle twist side to side. You're not going to crank into pain. You're going to pull your belly button in towards your stomach. It's almost like you're bracing for impact in your stomach. You're not sucking in. And it's a nice gentle turn side to side. We just want to keep a little bit rotation in our spine, but we don't want to crank. Nothing far. It's very, very small in what your body allows you to do. Warming up the spine a little bit more. You can do it standing too. Little bend in the knees, side to side. Good. And the last one here, if you want to hold on to one, you're going to don't hook your leg behind at all. You're going to bring your leg to the side and we're going to try to hold it for 15 seconds. So if that's where you're at, cross arms if you can, arms out to the side if you need to. Tap your foot down if you feel like you're going to fall. Hold for the chair. If you're sitting, what I want you to do, no arms, cross them in front, and I just want you to hold that leg up a little bit. That's actually going to help strengthen our hip flexor in front a little bit. If you have to set down in between, that's okay, but hold it up as long as you can. Good, and we're going to switch to the other leg. Hold that leg up, arms are across here. We're going to stand, if you're standing, opposite legs up, arms here, arms out to the side. Either's fine. If you need to step down for balance, obviously I do, that is absolutely okay. Good. So that was the third one. We're on to our last circuit, and then we have one exercise to finish off just to get our legs going, and then I'll have you stretch a little bit from there. So the last one is the chest press. So you're going to either just use no weights, use your soup cans, use your weights you have at home. Nice and easy, forward and back here. Good. Go ahead and get started with that. If you need to sit, sit in the front of your chair. Good. We're gonna switch on to the next one. We're gonna do squats. So what I want you to do, if you're in your chair, you're just gonna scoot forward a little bit, feet flat. I want you to push. You're gonna push forward into your knees, hold for 5 seconds, and then push yourself back up. Try to really squeeze your butt cheeks together for that, so we get the same muscles ignited, and then push yourself back. Make sure you're not going too forward. It's just a shift forward, keeping your spine straight, and then pushing yourself back. For my others who are standing, it's like you're in front of a chair, you're going to take a seat, and you're coming back up. Make sure your knees aren't going over your toes, and squeeze your buttocks on the way back up. Good. Let's do some more of those as I was showing the modifications. Good. We're going to go right into heel raises, so you're just going to go. You can hold on to the chair if you need a little bit of support, hold on behind. Up on your toes, slow back down. Up, slow back down. If you're sitting, sit forward in your chair, hands on your knees, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Good. Keep working with this. And then one more balance one. We'll finish off with some exercises. One set of exercises, it's not another circuit, and then we'll be done for today. And we'll advance next Wednesday. Good. So you're going to sit or stand, feet together as close as you can get them. And I want you to lean forward as far as you can. Come back. Switch hands. It's like you're reaching, but your feet are stuck. If you go forward too far, make sure you step to catch yourself. Don't topple over. Don't reach outside what's comfortable. You can also reach to the side and then to the side. It's a little more dynamic than just trying to hold with your feet together closer with a smaller base of support. It challenges, but this is adding a dynamic piece in. If you're sitting, feet together here, and you're going to shift side to side without holding on. Beautiful. All right, for our last one, you're going to need a chair. If you need to go grab a chair, go ahead and pause it. I want you to put your chair against a wall or a countertop or something along those lines so that when you stand, it doesn't scoot out from behind you. I'm going to stay in front. So what we're going to do, when you're ready, go ahead and hit play. You're going to go ahead and we're going to stand up and sit down for 20 seconds. And then we'll be done for today. Almost there. If you have the arms, you can push off if you need to, but the goal is to go without pushing off. Go at your own pace. Good. And rest. So that's the exercises for today. Good work. All I want you to do is hold on. Reach here. Back to center. Hold on the other side. Reach up and over. Back to center. And a deep breath in, and you should be nice and warm for the day. Thank you. Happy Wednesday.